thoughts on the season opener?
Well, I think I feel proud of this group. No, for us it was a big challenge coming to such a difficult place here with, we knew almost a lot of new players, and I think we had today 3 professional debuts. First game that they ever play as a professional, Mac, Lily, and Sarah, and 2 new players for the team. And it was a question mark to see how we were going to be able to compete in the NWSL. And I couldn't be prouder of the team. No, I think that we dominate every aspect. We created more than the opposition, dominated the ball. We were unfortunate to concede in the only half shot really that they was on target from them, and we go home with 1 point. Unfortunately, as well, we had to face also that sending off from Mandy, and the team stepped up. I couldn't be prouder of them. Obviously, I will be happier with the 3 points, but it's a good first step in the NWSL for sure.
Jenna, go ahead.
Thank you. Hi, Juan. Nice to see you another season. I wanted to ask about the Mandy red card. Just kind of your thoughts on the card, but then secondarily, kind of what your plan was in that moment. Playing in 10, are you trying to push for the go ahead goal? Were you playing for the draw because you were in 10, and just kind of how you as a manager kind of handled the team in that moment?
Yeah, well, I think it was a very, very unfortunate incident. I think we all know that Mandy is an extremely, fair play player, and she definitely, didn't mean to hurt anyone. And the red card, it was that the decision from the referees. We need to respect it. I think it was what it was. But I think the team at that moment, we were actually trying to go very offensive to try to go and win the game. But you can see from even when we had to change a little bit the formation, obviously with 10 players, how we tried to go and win the game. We finished the game on the opposite half. Lily making her professional debut already understands what it means to play for Gotham, to go there and win. She's like going 200 miles for it. I think even Ryan on the bench, there was no footballs, and she had to go over to the stands to go and get one, and then sending the ball back in for the ball to be played, and she ended up being booked, which I found it was a little bit funny. But I think the mentality of this team is to try to win whatever is the scenario, and we do that training every day. They do that, and I think that showed in the game tonight. No, so that's why I'm also very proud of them to be able to I think we played with the injury time more than 10 minutes with 10 players, and be able to push to try to win. I'm super proud of the group.
Peyton, go ahead.
Hi, Juan. I was wondering if you could give us some insight into the decision to start Sarah Szczepanski and analysis of her game tonight.
Well, the decision to start Sarah Szczepanski is because she's earned it from the moment she's come into precision. She's been absolutely outstanding, on the pitch, off the pitch, and everything she's doing, especially on the pitch, is really helping the team to be better. So that's why she started. I don't like to highlight anyone individually, but I think everyone could also see tonight why we started Sarah Szczepanski. She was absolutely brilliant in everything she did. She left her heart on the pitch, and that put together with the quality she's shown. I think I don't like to say never anyone as an MVP, but if there was a vote, I'm sure she will be probably close to achieve it in her professional debut. She's been fantastic. I think everyone really enjoyed playing with her. She's very young, but from the moment last year she came to training for a few days, we already identified her as a special player that we wanted to have with us going forward, and she's showing that. She showed that today. Difficult conditions to go out there and play how she did, with the personality she showed. So yeah, I think she was outstanding, to be honest.
Thank you.
Amanda, go ahead.
Hi, Amanda, all for 11 here. Yeah, I was just wondering if you could comment on which parts of the game plan you felt like were best executed, and what you think the team still needs to work on.
Yeah, I think we were very good in our defensive structure. I think we conceded 1 shot the whole game on goal, and I think they didn't really create any chances, so that's a good point to continue from last year. I think our build-up was really good. We control the possession of the game. Sometimes we could have been a little bit better in our penetration moments. When we did, we weren't critical enough or clinical enough. But then also, it's very positive that we start the season also scoring from a set piece. I think overall the overall view of the game is really positive. We need to clean some things up, to be the first step of this group. I think we had today, I mentioned it already now, but we had 5 people making the debut. We had another, I think 2 or 3 on the bench that they had never played a professional game, and playing how they did as a group. I'm very, very happy enough to be our first game.
Luis, go ahead.
Buenas noches, coach Luis Rodríguez para desde la línea podcast. Quiero preguntarte sobre el Gotham, ha sido uno de los equipos, ¿verdad?, que ha tenido muchos cambios en este off-season. ¿Cuál es la estrategia? ¿Cómo preparas este equipo con nuevas jugadoras para seguir compitiendo en la liga? Como el Gotham está hecho, ¿no?, para competir todos los años por los mayores títulos posibles.
Bueno, pues creo que teniendo las ideas muy claras de cuáles son nuestro estilo, tanto dentro como fuera del campo, hemos hecho mucho trabajo para intentar que el equipo estuviese preparado para este primer partido. Creo que se ha demostrado hoy que el equipo, a pesar de todos los campos, está listo, de todos los cambios, está listo para competir en prácticamente cualquier escenario, porque mira qué difícil era jugar hoy en este estadio, con cómo aprietan los fans, jugando sobre césped artificial. Las condiciones eran durísimas con la lluvia, especialmente en el primer tiempo, y el equipo domina el partido, controla el partido. Primer tiempo creo que hemos sido claramente superiores, el inicio del segundo también. Creo que luego ellas al final del partido estaban un poco por encima nuestro, ¿no? También es normal, sobre todo cuando te quedas con 10, pero muy el trabajo que se ha hecho, ¿no?, por parte de las jugadoras, del staff, de todo el mundo, creo que ha sido muy, muy bueno en estos meses, y se ha notado hoy, ¿no? Y entonces para mí era muy importante ver que el equipo está listo para competir, y he visto un equipo listo para competir, listo para ganar y listo para ilusionar, ¿no?
Robbie, go ahead.
Hi, Juan Carlos. Thank you for taking the time to be with us here tonight. I did want to ask about bringing Mac Witham in. I know a big historic moment to have somebody so young out there. Just wondering what went through your mind in terms of what motivated you to bring her on, and also I saw there's a great picture of you pulling her in right before she went out there. What did you tell her right before she ran out there for that big moment?
I just told her to go in there and win the game. That's what she does, isn't it? That's why she went on and play and have fun. That's why I told her, I think, have fun and win the game. That's what she loves doing. She's obviously a very special young player. She, again, is a player that came on not because, I care about her beating the record, but because she deserves to be playing. She deserves to be in contention to be in this league. Even if at that age, I don't really look at this when I put players on the pitch. I didn't do it with Ali Krieger, who was our captain at a very advanced age when we won the championship, and I don't do it with Mac. Mac has been fantastic. She's been great. Like, she's been, I think with Esther, our top goal scorer in the preseason, and Esther she's left absolutely everything out there. It was the last few minutes, and I thought she could help the team, and she helped us to keep the pressure up, to be able to push them under a little bit of pressure, and like, it's the first of many, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Anything else for Juan? Luis, did you have another question?
Yes, I got another question.
Okay.
Coach, básicamente el compañero me robó la pregunta, pero hablando de Mac, debuta con 14 años, quizás para esta parte del mundo es un poco más extraño, ¿no? Pero pues tú vienes de España, donde ahora mismo uno de los mejores jugadores del mundo tiene 17, que es Lamine Yamal. O sea, háblame un poco de, ¿verdad?, esa oportunidad de darle a una nena de 14 años, esa oportunidad de debutar en un equipo grande, en un momento importante del juego.
Sí, al final creo que el fútbol estadounidense está mejorando muy rápido, ¿no? Hay muchas jugadoras jóvenes que están apareciendo con mucho potencial y una formación a lo mejor con más posibilidades que en el pasado. Pero como tú bien dices, ¿no? En Europa es algo bastante normal. Ahora aquí hablamos mucho de Mac, evidentemente. También me acuerdo en el Betis, al poco de llegar yo, Andrea Medina era una titular indiscutible con 16 años. Recuerdo también de Marina Rivas con 15 años jugar contra el Barcelona en Barcelona. Al final, para mí, si veo que la jugadora tiene la capacidad de ayudar al equipo, la jugadora puede jugar, ¿no? Entonces, es cierto que a lo mejor estamos en un momento de evolución en el fútbol femenino donde, evidentemente, para Mac ahora mismo jugar 90 minutos a la NWSL todavía es muy difícil, ¿no? Y creo que llevará un tiempo hasta que llegue ese momento, pero el ir creando estructuras que faciliten la integración de jugadoras jóvenes, como se está intentando crear, creo que es positivo y ir hablando de Mac, creo que se lo ha ganado, ¿no? Con todo el trabajo que ha puesto y la verdad que muy contento, ¿no? Por ella, por tener este debut, un día histórico para ella, para todo el mundo que ha estado aquí hoy y nada, ahora a ver si también puede ser la jugadora más joven en marcar un gol en la liga en algún momento, ¿no?
All right, thank you, Juan. We appreciate you.
Thank you, guys. I know for some of you it's very late, so I really appreciate you also staying up and being here with us like always. And I see you next week in the Sport Illustrated Arena.